got a fish boiling behind me right now, guys.
There he is. Ooh, that was a good fish, Henry. Ooh, big tail. Nice. There you go. Wow, nice fish.
There we go.
That might be a little better.
Oh, that fish is screaming, Rick.
Wow.
You're watching Northeast Angling. We're proud to present inshore and offshore saltwater fishing. We cover every species from fluke and porgies to stripers, sharks, and tuna. You can learn more about techniques, tackle, and destinations at neangling.com. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Every now and then, we have a tough time just standing still in the boat and talking about what we're going to be doing. We came out here, we're here with Captain Henry Feeney. He brought us out here to Sandy Hook. It's right in the background here. You can't see it because of all the mist. But we have got bass blowing up on herring all around our boat right now. And I know you guys are chomping at the bit, but let's just talk about what we're going to be doing here today.
Missouri came out with a new lure again, and it seems to be pretty productive. We're going to find out today. I like the appearance of it, Henry.
Yeah, it's a nice heavy-duty lure, too, Rich.
Now, Andy, the name of this lure is?
This is a crystal minnow magnum. They've been making the crystal minnows for a long time, and they've now finally made it in these big sizes and all the cool colors.
Right, now, Henry, these fish are on herring, right?
Yeah, these fish are gorging on herring here. Looks like mostly bass. I'm going to say it looks like 95% bass with a couple of big bluefish mixed in.
Yeah, the water's still kind of warm. And I know you brought us right to this spot. Is this where the bite's been? Is it a traditional time of year thing? What's the deal here?
Yeah, the herring are actually moving down the coast from the eastern end of Long Island now, and they're kind of congregating all around the New York Harbor area. It's a big feeding stop for these fish that are migrating down the coast.
Okay. Well, if you look at this lure, I mean, you really can't replicate a herring any better than this.
No, it's...
I'm going with a little bit of yellow here because I know yellow's been a popular
color.
color.
That's like a chicken scratch, I think.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Replicas it nice. I got a little mirror going on here, Henry.
Yeah, they have real nice flash. Like I said, they're very, very well made.
Well, you know what? I'm really psyched to try to see if they work. Okay. So if you guys don't
Listen, you guys head up to the bow. I'm going to work in the back of the boat. We're going to have to move the boat around a little bit here, and let's get back on these
fish. We got
fish.
some birds blowing right up here. Why don't we
let's move up on it.
All right, let's go.
Guys, I'm just going to move us up a few more feet here. We're probably on the wrong side wind-wise. We should be a little upwind of these fish, but we'll try and take a shot at them from downwind. I like to get the fish around the other side of them.
Yeah, you know, Andy, that's a good point. Oh, here we go, right in front. Look at the
All right, you guys take a shot at that. I'm going to knock it down right here.
Like I was saying, that's a good point, Andy. What you want to do is you want to get the boat up tight of these fish so you move into them a lot of times.
Or at least alongside them. You don't like to be down tight them or downwind them. You come out of them too quickly.
You know, one thing with these fish too, Henry, is generally once you hook
put the guys in the front of the boat on the fish.
Too, you know?
Yeah,
you hold them fish.
They tend to stay with you, Rich. I mean, these fish are schooling real heavy right now.
You know, the other advantage of putting the boat around the other side of the wind, you get the wind at your back, you get a lot more casting distance.
I just got one here, guys.
Hooked up there, Rich?
Yeah, not a very big fish, but see what he looks like. Oh, come on, baby. Started off right, Henry? Oh, not bad. Look at the three behind. Oh, my Lord. Henry, that fish, this fish looks like about 26 inches, 27 inches. He had a fish behind him double his size.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign. He had a fish right behind him. I want to see if I can get him to come back. There was a fish right behind him that was double his size as he came in.
That's still a pretty respectable fish on a plug and light tackle.
Swing him this way, Rich. Let me see.
Whoa, quick release. Quick. And one thing we did with these lures, Andy, which, you know, sometimes it's up to you, it's up to the angler. I mean, we're catch and release fishing for the most part, so we turn the bobs down on these hooks. And you know what? It makes for an easy release. You can get the hook out. You like that little duck I did there? Thanks, Henry. If you take my hat with you, let me know. But it makes for an easy release, and God forbid, when you're playing with a couple sets of trebles, there you go, Henry. Playing with a couple sets of trebles, it's easy to get the hooks out of the fish, right, Henry?
With the barbs crushed down, it is a much easier release.
Andy, you did that back in the West also,
I got
right?
a good fish
Oh, that
here.
looks like a decent fish, Henry. Come on back, Henry. Come on back.
Andy, you've been turning the hooks down on you?
Yeah, I turn everything down, especially, you know, we charter a lot, and we don't want to hook up our charter clients.
No, they usually don't. They usually
Rich,
don't.
I'm afraid Henry's going for the deep one. Going for the downs now.
Andy, they tend not to come back once you hook them a few times. You notice that?
Yeah,
was a good
absolutely.
fish.
That was a nice fish. Just dropped that fish off.
Henry, that feels like a much better fish right there.
Oh, that fish gave you some smack, Rich.
Look at him. Ooh, man, now we're fishing light tackle. Here with Captain Henry Feeney, fishing off of Sandy Hook, New Jersey. This fish is going to the stern, and you know what?
So's Rich.
I can't tell him where I want him to go, Andy. That's a good thing. Oh, there's some color on that fish. Guys, I might need a hand landing this fish.
I'm going to put down my pole, see if I give you a hand with that
Thank
one,
you,
Rich.
Henry. I appreciate that.
Boy, that light tackle is something else.
Yeah, you know, Andy, now we're fishing a new line now also, right?
Well, you
Well, I
know
got
what,
him-
Rich?
I
I
got-
see
he
why
just-
that fish is fighting so good.
No, he's not. He just tail wrapped on me. There he goes. There he goes. Now he just tail wrapped, but now he's free again.
Oh, it's a nice looking fish.
You there, Henry?
Boy, you really like that green color, Rich.
Yeah, so far it's been working good for me. That's the, it's got like a crystal flash to it.
It's got a little holographic finish on it.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a beauty on a plug, baby.
Man, there's nothing better than that on a day like today.
I appreciate your help. Let me, now again, we mash the barbs. You got a good grip on the fish?
I got him.
All right, I'm gonna take that bottom hook out first. A lot of times what'll happen with these two sets of trebles is one will grab down lower like this one did, and the other one will stay up top.
Roped and tied.
Hog tied.
Hog tied.
Just hog tied a hog too.
You need a tool or no?
No, it should come out easy because again, we mashed the barbs. So look at that, right out, 1, 2, 3. That's a pretty looking fish.
Yeah,
Let me take a look at him, Henry. I got him. All right, nice. On a plug.
On a plug, light tackle.
That's it, baby. I will let this fish go, and we'll get him going.
Visit the Northeast Angling website at neangling.com for nationwide saltwater charter directory, fishing news, and free fishing reports. You can also find dozens of techniques, tips, and tackle for every saltwater species. Now let's get back to the action.
Oh, wow.
There he is, Rich.
Going, Harry?
You know, I was clearing a knot, and all of a sudden, my lure was literally 20 feet from the boat. I twitched it, and I got pounded. And
Yeah,
you know what?
I've seen a few
It's
fish
not
up on
such
top.
a bad fish.
I flipped right in between them and whammo.
This
Try and dig this guy out.
That looks like a decent fish, Andy.
Yeah, I'm dealing with all kinds of issues here, Rich. I'm just trying to work it past the motors. I'm gonna get this fish by there, but
I had this fish up, Rich. He took one look at the boat. Down he went.
And he sounded it.
Dive.
Dive. All right. What happened, Andy?
He got me. Got me on. I was working the knot out and run me back on the motors.
How we doing, Harry? That looks like a good fish, Henry.
Yeah, he's going under the boat.
Not with 2 barrels.
Oh, you're back where I was a second ago.
I have
There
to
you
work
go.
my way
Yeah,
back.
take a walk
Come
back.
on
walk
back,
that
Henry.
fish. Especially if it's a decent fish, we don't want to lose him.
I'm afraid I'm gonna need to do a little bit of re-rigging here. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna grab
Andy,
another
there's
rod.
a couple rods that are already
just
rigged
grab,
up there.
Grab another rod here.
Yeah.
We're all set.
Boy, I think this fish is going to take me for the grand tour, guys.
Yeah?
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna get out of your way here, Henry, and move up. And Rich, why don't you come back, give Henry a hand,
I can do that.
right? Yeah, I'm just gonna just get up here.
Feels to me like this fish got the second set of trebles
You
somewhere.
think it fouled up? I was kind of thinking that. It doesn't look like it looks like. You can tell usually that the fight's a little bit odd, you know. And again, with those big, with them big 6-inch, 7-inch plugs. Oh, I just got dumped right behind the part I just got hit, Henry. Probably the one that was following yours up, you know that? I'm gonna try to steal one off of yours if that's all right.
Got a little color here.
Yeah, it's a nice fish, Henry. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Henry, I'm getting bumped right under your fish. Look at this. Come on, baby, where are you?
See if you can tease one up there.
Ooh, I'm trying.
I'll tell you, Rich, that's where I just hooked my last fish.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Kind of reminds me of dolphin fishing. When you hold
Oh,
one dolphin in the water.
My plug just fouled. Oh, yeah. All right, let me get that fish in for you, Henry. Let's work that.
You know, guys, we do have a net.
It's not, you know, it's not a huge fish, Andy.
Yeah.
You just got him hooked on the side a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like a keeper, but Henry, if you could take him down to the right here, that'd be great. You stay there, just bring your rod this way, and we'll get a hold of this fish for you. You know, Andy, I like the color of this line.
Oh, well, this is that crystal fire line. I'll tell you what. Not only is it disappears completely in the water.
Is that what it
pretty
is?
good, yeah. It's just, you know, the normal fire line's in a smoke or a green. The crystal is more of a white, and it just doesn't show up very well.
Yeah, I like the way it looks on a reel. It casts well. Now we got a shock leader on here also, right? What do you got on here?
I got a 30-pound Yozuri disappearing pink fluoro leader.
Okay.
I like that because it knots really well, and it's got really good abrasion resistance.
Okay.
Which lets us get away with a 30-pound leader when we normally would put a 50 on.
Right, I hear you. So put a little swivel in there.
Wow, Henry, that's a nice fish, huh?
Yeah, I had this fish up to the top twice, Andy, and
You don't want to come home. Where he wants to go home. Which one? He is home. He is home. So am I right now, to be
All right,
honest.
Rich, see what you can do to hustle them along, because I got fish breaking up behind us, and I just can't reach them.
Well, I could probably hand line him in, but that braid might cut me a little bit, so I'm just going to sit there and let him play it.
Henry, how long you been fishing down this way?
oh, Andy, I've been banging around these waters for the better part of 25 years.
And you've done a lot on the water, right? You've chartered, run party boats.
Do you think this fish might be on for another 25 years? Or?
Could very well be.
Oh, man, look at this. This is like a Mexican standoff right here, you know that?
No, it is. The one hook is right in his belly.
Yeah, so he's turned a little bit. Looks like a decent fish.
It is a decent fish.
All right, well, we'll take our time with this one. And you know what, if you want, Andy, where is that net? Maybe I will.
Yeah, you're going to have to grab that. The handle's on the side there, and the bonnet's in the console. You may just want to grab it.
Here he comes, Rich. Not a real big fish, but
Got him hog-tied again, right?
yeah, looks like he's got the plug.
That's a nice fish, Henry. Nice fish. Let me slide in there. And again, when you net these fish, you always want to net them head first. Lead the fish into the net, drop them in. Oh, that's not bad, Henry. That's a nice
Good one
fish.
there, Henry.
Now you can see, you know, it happens a lot. People say, oh, you stole that fish. You didn't steal that fish. He ate that top hook, and that other hook came around and grabbed him.
Yeah.
You want,
He was going for it.
oh, yeah. But, I mean, you know, like I said, they all look the same in a boat. No one, you can't tell where you hooked them once he's off. But that's a legitimate hook. I mean, that fish came, he slammed it, and the other hook just came around and grabbed it. It adds to the fight a little bit.
Yeah, these fish on light tackle with these light lures. Most of all, you want to be very careful with these treble hooks. Got a lot of hooks flying around. Boy, that's a nice, healthy fish.
That is a beautiful fish, Henry.
Getting fat on these herring.
Yep, they sure ain't.
I think he's a little bigger than yours.
I hate to beg to differ, but that's okay. We could
About
say,
an ounce.
We could say he is.
All right, now can we move?
Now we can move.
All right, let's roll.
Visit the Northeast Angling YouTube channel for hundreds of videos, including full-length episodes, exciting clips, product reviews, and instructional videos. And now, the exciting conclusion of Northeast Angling.
Just dropped one, Henry. Well, we're back here with Captain Henry Feeney, Sandy Hook, New Jersey. We're throwing some new plugs here from Missouri,
right at the boat.
and they're working pretty well.
Right at the boat.
Right next to the boat, Rich.
Everybody, that's a little better fish there. Here you go, Henry. Henry, you got one there?
Yeah, they're not all big fish, but
Henry's
they're
got
big. Henry, that's a nice one.
Henry's got a decent one here. Let me get my plug out of the way from you, Henry.
Yeah, there's a nice mix of fish here. Be nice to pull see one of you guys pull a decent fish out of here.
Oh, we've had a lot of different sized fish today. We had keepers earlier in the day, which were really nice. And you never know, Henry, you know? I mean, them herrings start getting blown up again. You know, right now we're basically just fishing along the beach here. And what'd you say, there's a little pocket here we're fishing, Henry?
Yeah, there's a little drop off of the bar here, Rich. Boy, this one took it deep.
And them fish will just stage up in that pocket, huh? Henry?
Chasing the bait right on the edge of this sandbar here, so
Okay. Now these fish in here, you think they're feeding on herring also? Although they're a little smaller? What do you think?
I would say more than likely these fish are on herring.
On herring, yeah? Feeding on the herring, you think?
Yeah, I mean, the herring have been running pretty good here the last couple of days.
And like, you know, like we said before, Andy, them smaller fish, you know, even 18-inch fish are taking whole herring right down just because of the profile of that bait, right?
Well, they're going after these big lures and they're not having any problems at all with them. And these lures are about the size of a good, you know, 7 to 9 inch herring.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And they look just like it. The old saying, you match the hatch, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you know, I'll get this plug in, you can take a look at it. It's amazing how much alike this plug looks to the herring. I mean, it's just, you know, they make the holographic finishes now. And one thing Ozuri did is they've excelled so much with the colors on these lures, you know, to make them look more realistic. And, you know, I wish I had a herring in my hand because if you put it next to it, it's identical. You know, it really is.
Well,
So
guys,
identical.
in a second, you know, let me bounce us up a few more feet here. We're getting close to the surf line. It's going to run us up to the surf just a little further up here, okay? So just
Okay.
hang on for a moment.
Sounds good.
Well, it's like a tale of 2 days here. We started off,
you got
it
'em,
was
Rich.
gray, misty, and it's gotten a lot better. The sun's come out, and sure enough, with the sun, the fish have come up.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I mean, you know, this late in the season, the conditions, you got one, Andy?
Yeah, I got one too.
This late in the season, the conditions we got now tripled up. Here we go. I mean, you couldn't ask for better conditions.
I'll tell you what, it's a solid fish.
I got to go in here also.
You know what happens here is we bounced around on some smaller schools of fish, and we were patient. And Henry said, "Yeah, I'll probably get a shot in the afternoon." You certainly called this.
Oh, he's pulling drag on me now.
I hooked this fish right next to the boat, Rich.
Hey, Henry, I'm still out of ways. I'm gonna slide over with you.
I
I'm
got a
gonna
ways
up
to
top.
go here, guys.
What you got, Henry?
Yeah, scrappy little fighter.
Nice fish, nice fish. Andy, how's yours looking?
It's a decent fish.
Okay, I got a nice one here too. I got color on this fish.
I'm gonna have it in the boat in a
I'm
second.
gonna reach down and lift this one. Give me 1 second, I'll grab him.
Oh, wow.
Not a bad fish here, huh?
Yeah, I'll give you a hand with that,
I'll
Rich.
get him. Oh, actually, you know what? Henry, hold the rod for me for 1 second. Let me just get a line on him.
Wow, you know what? These big plugs are tough to beat. And even with the crushed barbs, I'm gonna need a pair of pliers to get this hook out of this fish's face.
Oh, there we go.
All right, Rich, bring that fish back here.
Why?
I want to see what it looks like. I can't see anything. You guys like hiding up there.
You want to compare fish again?
No, I don't want to compare fish.
I'll tell you.
Henry, did you get yours back in the water already?
Yeah, I gave
plug,
mine
you can
back
beat
to the
these
fish
fish.
gods.
You really can't. What a beautiful fish.
Swins.
Yeah, cookie cutters.
It's all
I'm
beautiful.
only
fish.
saying that because his is bigger than mine.
Ah, it's all right.
I'm sending him back.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this one go too. Beautiful fish though. What a nice. Get him back in the water. You know, Henry, we just pulled back up to this school of fish with the birds. Now look what's coming across.
Oh,
It's
look-
amazing. Look behind us. It's flat, beautiful, and we got a wall of fog that's gonna overtake us in about what, 30 seconds, Andy?
Not even.
But
Not even.
hey, for mental note, Andy, before we get lose visibility here, right off our stern is a very large patch of birds.
Whoa!
Got a fish, Andy?
I just missed a fish right behind the boat. Hey, Rich, we're rapidly getting to the point of last cast here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, I got a fish boiling behind me right now, guys.
Oh, there he is. That looks like a good fish, Henry. Ooh, big tail. Nice. There you go.
Decent, Henry?
Yeah, Andy, this fish hit me 2 or 3 times before he really inhaled the plug. There he is up on top.
I see him. I see him. That's a good looking fish, Henry. You know what? Why don't you move to the back with that? I'm going to grab the net. This is probably going to be the last fish of the day, so
Yeah, this fog looks like it's setting in.
it's definitely rolling in a little bit. That is a nice fish.
Rich, I got the net right
Got
over
the net
here
there.
for
Let
you.
me come around and grab that. Okay. Oh, he's still got a little ways to go there.
I got him right up on top now.
Yeah, he's gonna make a run in a minute though. He's going down. We may be able to get a shot at him. See if you turn him our way. Oh yeah, nice fish, Henry. That'll work.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh!
Look at the belly on that guy. He ate the wrong herring.
Today he did. He thought it was a real herring, I guess. But you know, we were talking about before with the plugs and everything. Andy, you got that herring that fish put up
Yeah,
before?
absolutely. There's one
that's
laying
it.
down the bottom of the boat here somewhere.
Let me grab that. Herring, we'll walk that fish to the back also.
Boy, this fish looks like he's been hooked before.
Not much different than those plugs.
No, I'm going to take a good comparison on it in a minute. And this is the plug I was using before I switched to the popper, Andy. And I mean, if you think about it,
Same
look
color.
at this. It's amazing, ain't it? I mean, look at the scale pattern, look at the scales. I mean, you know.
Except this guy had a lot of scales on him before the bass bit the scales off.
And this came out of a bass. That was the one you caught earlier.
I don't know, guys. I think I got the pool here.
I had a good one earlier, but it's close.
I don't know. They're going to be very close.
They're going to be cookie cutters.
Wow.
But here, take a look at that. It's
Boy,
amazing. Yeah, we talked about that narrow profile of the herring. You know, any size fish just sucks them right in. It's amazing.
Hey, you know what? This is a change for us because for a change, Rich is holding the smallest thing in his hand. Normally I got like a little fish about this big.
That's not true.
I think he's working you, Rich. I think he's working.
But
Henry, let's get that fish back. And I don't think anybody's objecting to me if we say time to creep our way.
No, we got a long ride back. We got a lot of fog to deal with. That's a pretty fish. Should we get him back in the water?
And listen, you know,
Fun
this is
day,
so
guys.
good. I want to get back out here maybe one more time before the year ends.
Thank you for watching Northeast Angling. You can learn more about techniques, tackle, and destinations as seen on this show at neangling.com. See you on the water.